Good evening and welcome to my channel. My name is DJ Michael Bert, beatmaker, music producer, and tonight I want to introduce to you a brand new VST. It's called Cheap Keys. It comes from a company named SONIC NOMAD, and you might have heard of them already. It's their second VST. The first one they made was called Fuego and had sounds that you would want to use for making Latin music. This one here is new. It's called Cheap Keys. You can get it for a cheap price in this moment at $29, but I think this is only for today and tomorrow. So be fast, get it while it's on promotion. $29 for Cheap Keys. Cheap Keys, the company says, is a cross-platform virtual instrument inspired by the charming budget home keyboards of the 80s and 90s. With 200 sounds and 200 drag and drop MIDI files, it delivers instant, authentic retro vibes. Correct, that's what it is and that's what it does. So don't expect like modern, fancy, super advanced sounds. This is not another Nexus, this is not another Serum. This is Cheap Keys. Very charming sounds, and the drag and drop MIDI files also come in super handy. They provide you with small melodies that can serve as song starters. We'll get to this a little bit later. So for this tutorial today I want to show you my 10 favorite presets, which I chose out of the 9 categories that Cheap Keys has for instruments. The first preset comes from the category brass. It is called Starter Brass, and I created a short little melody just to show you how it sounds. Starter Brass, my favorite brass sound in this category on the new VST Cheap Keys. Second sound in the category guitar, it's called Sleng Teng bass. Those of you who are into reggae and dancehall music know immediately what this should kind of sound like. The Sleng Teng bass is maybe the most famous bass sound in early digital dancehall music, and the sound here comes pretty close to that, I would say. You can immediately see why they chose to give it that name. Third favorite preset in this VST in the category keys, I chose the background organ, and here I want to show you one of the drag and drop MIDI files. I think it's called Dub Harmonies or something like that, so you can immediately get it's a reggae, dub, 70s, 80s vibe. And the VST, as I said, comes with 200 of those ready-made MIDI drag and drops. You can drop them into your instrument channels and then they play right away. The nice thing is, if you like the melody but maybe you don't like the sound that's assigned, you can choose any other sound of Cheap Keys, or of course you could even load another VST into that channel and then play that melody from Cheap Keys with whatever sound, whatever VST you have there. Fourth favorite preset in Cheap Keys, in the mallets section, I chose Innocent Music Box, created a short little melody just to show you the sound. Okay, so So yeah, number 5 in the pads section, there is a preset called Vocal Chorus, and it sounds a little something like this. And then the next preset, number 6, piano. The piano section is nice. It has a lot of different piano sounds and a ton of drag and drop MIDI patterns. A lot of nice melodies, great song starters. For example, this one on a preset named Busted Reeds. Yeah, but as I said, you can just leave that MIDI and choose it to be played by any other piano, let's say electrical piano. Or the honk the tonk sound preset. Nice, yeah, I like those MIDI presets. They can give you nice ideas. As I said, song starters, they're just like sometimes 2 bars or 4 bars, short things. You can tweak them any way you like. It's just merely a starting point. 200 of those you find in cheap keys. 7th preset. Now here we are in the strings section. Sword strings is the preset I like most. Can obviously be perfectly layered with the brass sound from the beginning. Typical 80s, 90s synth sounds. I love it. Next preset in the synth section is one, it's called Falling Bells. By itself it sounds like this. I think it's perfect to layer it with another sound, for example with the mallets we had before, with the music box sound. This one gives a little bit of movement to the whole thing. So there. Number 9, wind section. I chose a pan flute sound. I just love pan flutes. And the melody is actually also one of the drag and drop MIDI files that come already with cheap keys. And last but not least, because I said my 10 favorite presets, going back again into the brass section from the beginning, the classroom sax comes also with a MIDI drag and drop melody. Yeah, you can see all the sounds. You wouldn't say, whoa, I never heard something like this before. No, definitely not. These are simple sounds taking you back to an era, taking you to the 80s and 90s, home keyboard style. Perfect for that retro vibe sound. Let's hear some of these presets again together with the little melodies I chose here.